Hey guys, what's going on? Justin Kaiser here. Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to tell this little story. This happened probably about 3 or 4 years ago. I was doing roofing sales in Charlotte, North Carolina. And when I first started at the job, I was really focused on kind of the smaller houses. I figured that would be better, kind of easier to talk to, at least what I thought at the time. But then after I started working with these clients, they tended to have, smaller income, which kind of made sense if they're living in smaller homes. But not only that, we did a lot of insurance work, and when it came to actually trying to get the projects approved, of course, with the insurance, there was the deductible. So anywhere from $250 up to possibly $5,000, depending on the policy, about what whatever the homeowner signed up for. So I started to run into a lot of issues where I was working with these clients, I was getting them approved, and then it came down to, hey Justin, can you cover my deductible, right? And at that point I started to kind of realize that that was kind of the resistance that I was getting with a lot of these, lower income property owners. So one day I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I was really, really nervous to get into these higher end neighborhoods and start knocking on these quote unquote mansions of South Charlotte. But sure enough, after one too many times of dealing with one of these homeowners, I went to those high end neighborhoods and I started canvassing. I knocked in on doors and I really got inspired to buy a new pickup truck. So I went to the dealership, I saw the truck, and immediately I saw the one I wanted, and I went to the biggest house that I could find in Ballantyne, in South Charlotte. So I went up to this house. I call it Hogwarts. Everybody at the company did, because this thing was a massive property. Probably about 12,000 square foot home. The roof was absolutely huge. It was an incredible home. So I knocked on the door. Day one, nobody answered. Knocked day two, nobody answered. And so this goes on and on. I'd probably knocked the door about 12 times until the homeowner actually answered the door. And when she finally did, it was as if all my nerves just kind of went away. It's a pretty intimidating house to walk up to, when you see it. Because it was just so big, a lot of pavers. It was a big old driveway, big old front door. So I was pretty intimidated at all those 11 other times I went up. But when I knocked on the door the 12th time and I saw her walking, through the glass and answered, it was one of the most casual conversations I've ever had. She actually invited me into the house. She showed me some of the problems that she was having, and long story short, I was able to find the problems that she was having up on the roof. I was able to push her through the claim and got her fully approved. So the moral of this story is, when you see something you want, don't give up. Like, I see so many people, they start something new, or they're they have this goal that they've been trying to get to at whatever point, and they tend to just drop it right then and there and move on to something else. But I had my eyes set on that house from the first day I made it into that neighborhood, and I finally got it. And granted, it was a big house, so there was some, it didn't go on without a hitch, so to speak. But it was a incredibly profitable job, and I ended up buying that truck about 8 months after that project got wrapped up. And so that got my mind thinking a little bit bigger. So from that moment on, I really focused on the higher end homes, and it worked out really well. So guys, for anybody out there that is working on something and it's just not giving you the result that you're looking for, like, stay at it. There is a reason why you started. There was a reason why I went to that house 5 times, then 6 times, and 7, boom, 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 all the way up to 12 until she answered, and I finally got it. And she was one of the best clients, that I've ever had, and one of the biggest jobs that I've ever had. So listen, I hope this helps somebody. Leave in the comments below what you're facing, if you feel like you've ever bailed on something too soon, or if you're in the process right now of asking yourself, should I stop doing this? Should I move to something else? I'm telling you, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing every day until you get it. Guys, my name's Justin Kaiser. I hope this helps somebody. Leave in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.